Hello my dear friends, welcome to ED. In today's video, we are going to learn about Romeo and Juliet. Now, who are they? We all know, right? They are the most famous lovers like Shahjahan and Mumtaz, Salim and Anarkali, Bajirao and Mastani. All these couple were the most famous lovers, right? So today we'll learn about one of the most famous lovers, Romeo and Juliet, written by William Shakespeare. Okay, now first they have given background. I will make you understand the background of this unit Romeo and Juliet, as it is a very big play, and in that play these two words are there. Okay, these two words comes in this Romeo and Juliet. It's a very big play. So let's start this unit. The two noble families of Verona, the Capulets and the Montagues, were sworn enemies. Very simple. There's a place named Verona. It is a place in Italy. In this Verona, there were two noble families, means royal families. Who were they? The Capulets and the Montagues. Now, they both were sworn enemies. They were very big, great enemies. Why they were called great enemies? Because even if the servants of these two families meet at a road, they are going to fight and kill each other. Such was the enmity between them. Clear? Now, Romeo and Juliet belonged to rival families, means enemy families. Romeo belonged to the Montagues families and Juliet belonged to Capulet's family. Simple, clear till here? Now, old Lord Capulet hosted a grand supper. Now, who is old Lord Capulet? Father of Juliet. Now, what did he do? One evening, he gave a great party. Now, what is supper? Evening meal or evening party? Simple. We will say morning meal as breakfast, afternoon meal as lunch, night meal as dinner. In the same way, evening meal is called supper. Okay, keep this in mind. Though Romeo belonged to the family of Montagues, he attended the supper in disguise. Now, Romeo belonged to Montague's family, right? Montague's families were not invited to that grand supper, even though he dared to enter the party in disguise. Why did he do that? And what is the meaning of disguise? Disguise means to dress up unrecognizable, okay? To make himself unrecognizable and enter the party. Why did he risk his life? Why did Romeo risk his life and enter the party? Simple. To see Rosalind. Now, who is she? She is also the family member of the Capulets. Okay. Now, Romeo liked Rosalind. Romeo liked her. Romeo entered that party in disguise to watch Rosalind as he liked her, but she did not like him. Rosalind did not like Romeo. Keep this in mind, okay? Till now, Romeo and Juliet, they don't know each other. Is it clear? Now, there he sees Juliet on the dance floor and is fascinated by her beauty. There means the grand supper, that evening party, he sees Juliet for the first time. Okay, for the first time, he sees Juliet on the dance floor and is fascinated. Means he is completely mesmerized, hypnotized, seeing her beauty. Means she was looking so cute, so attractive, so elegant that he was completely fascinated. Clear till here? Now, after the dance, he learns that she is the daughter of Lord Capulet. Simple. After the dance over, he'll ask, Romeo will ask a servant who this beautiful girl is. So he'll come to know that she's the daughter of Lord Capulet, the enemy. Okay. Now, in further story, what happens is even she will understand and she will feel attracted to the man of the enemy family. Who is the man? The Romeo, right? Even she will fall in love with Romeo from the enemy family, that is the Montagues family. Clear till here? Now, the following verses express the implicit feelings for one another. Very simple. What are the expression, the true feeling expression? Now, they are saying for one another. Romeo's feeling to Juliet and Juliet feeling to Romeo. So that is called soliloquy. Okay, what does that mean? Speech you make to yourself. Now, we have seen such kind of stories in Kannada movies and Hindi movies, right? Where hero heroine will fall in love, they'll sing songs, okay? They'll plan to get married, and when they will reach up to their families, they will come to know that they both are enemies, right? These Kannada movies and Hindi movies took inspiration from William Shakespeare stories, and that is why, look here, I'll read this line. His plays have been translated into every major living language, understand, okay, and are performed more often than those any other playwright. And performed more often means his plays, William Shakespeare plays are performed on stages and in movies. That is why he is so popular. Clear? Now let's come to the verse part. The the following verse by Romeo and Juliet. Okay? Now, Romeo's verses. Okay? Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. As a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear, beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. She shows a snowy dove trooping with the crows, as yonder lady over her fellows shows. The measure's done, I'll watch her place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now, forswear it, sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night. Now I'll explain line by line. Now what is O here? Very simple. If any person see a very beautiful girl, what comes in his mind? What a beautiful girl. Oh my god, she's looking so beautiful. Now this O is the same thing. Now she doth. Doth means does. Okay. She does teaches the torch to burn bright. Now I'll say you one thing, okay? During old days, nowadays what lights we use, bright lights, LED lights, during those days lights were not there, okay? During those days they used to use lanterns, okay? Now those fire lanterns were burning bright, but this Juliet was looking more brighter than the lanterns. The first line, what is here, Romeo is saying that this Juliet was looking glowing so bright, so lovely, that she should teach the torches to burn bright. Okay, torches, first feature of a torch, first feature of a lantern will be to give light and be bright, right? But Juliet was looking more brighter than the torches. Clear till here? Now we'll go to next line. Now these two lines are related. Understand this. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night as a rich jewel in Ethiop's ear. Now she was dancing on the dance floor, right? And it was somewhat darkish, and she was looking bright there, completely bright in that dark situation. Other people were there, but they all were not glowing as beautifully as Juliet. Now, how she was looking? She was looking like she was hanging upon the cheek of night. Now, that example is completely given, clearly given in the next line as a rich jewel in Ethiop's ear. Now, who is an Ethiop? An African, black, beautiful woman. When this woman is wearing a rich jewel, now that rich jewel will be hanging on her cheeks and will be dancing gracefully, right? So he's saying the same thing in these two lines, right? When the African black beautiful woman will be wearing in her ear a rich jewel, and when it will be hanging on her cheek, how beautifully that rich jewel will be dancing. Even Juliet is dancing on the dance floor such gracefully. Clear? Now this line, beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. She was so heavenly, right? She was just like angel, gorgeous, beautiful girl that no common man could marry her. She was that beautiful, Romeo was feeling. And for earth, too dear means very expensive. Even she do not belong to earth. She was such beautiful girl, Romeo was saying. Clear till here? Now, these two lines we'll see, okay? So shows a snowy dove trooping with the crows as yonder lady over her fellow shows. Now, I'll request you to imagine if Juliet, simple, she is a princess, right? Daughter of king and queen. Now, if she's walking, just behind her, many girls will be there, right? Walking with Juliet to take care of her. Now, that scene, he is saying like, so shows means, look at there, it is appearing like a snowy dove. If Juliet is walking with her followers, he's feeling like a snowy dove. Snow means white color, right? Dove means white pigeon. Now white pigeon is trooping with the crows, means walking with the crows. And this line is also saying the same thing as yonder lady over her fellow shows. Means yonder means look over there. Look over there. If she's walking, she's looking like a snowy dove with her fellows. Means she's walking with her fellows, means she's looking like she's trooping with crows. The snowy dove is trooping with crows. Clear? Now, the next line. The measure's done, I'll watch her place of stand. Simple. Measure's done means dance is over. She, Juliet, has got down from the dance floor, and now Romeo wants to see where Juliet is standing. So he's saying he's going to watch her place of stand. Why? He wants to introduce himself with Juliet. That's why he's saying that I'll watch her place of stand, and touching hers make blessed my rude hand. I told you, right? He want to introduce himself with Juliet. Now this line touching hers means while simple first introduction, a handshake will be there. So during handshake, if he touches her, he's feeling that it will make blessed my rude hand. Why is he using my rude hand? Simple. Romeo is a warrior. He will be handling swords, right? So his hand will become rude. And if he introduce himself and touch his hand with the hand of Juliet, he's saying that his hand will become blessed. Why? Because beauty too rich for use. She is like an angel, not from earth. Clear? Now, last two lines. Now, did my heart love till now? Now, this question he's asking, Romeo is asking to himself. Why? Because he had come to see Rosalind at evening party, if you remember, right? That is why he's saying, did my heart love till now? When he had meted with Rosalind, he had never ever felt such true feelings. Okay, such true feelings he had never felt when he had met Rosalind. But when he met the same evening Juliet, he felt all these true feelings. That's why he's saying he felt that true love, real love till now. He's feeling that did my heart love till now? He had never felt such love with Rosalind. That's why he's saying forswear it, forget it, forget it. And sight means look at this beautiful girl. Look at this beautiful girl who is like a snowy dove. Now the last line. For I never saw true beauty till this night. till this night, right? I told evening party had visited, so that this till this night is saying that at that night only he met this beautiful girl Juliet, and she is true beauty. Beauty means only a beautiful thing, right? And true beauty means we have to understand that how beautiful Juliet was. Clear? Now these words were taken from Act 1, Scene 5. Okay? Now we'll see Juliet's verses, Juliet's line. Okay? Her true feelings. Okay? Now, can you see this Act 3, Scene 2? Now, between Act 1 to Act 3, there there are many scenes. Okay? I'll say you in just one line. Romeo and Juliet, we all know, right? They fell in love with each other and they will get secretly married. Juliet will go to her palace, Romeo will go to his palace, and Romeo will promise that he'll be visiting Juliet that night. Okay, so Juliet is waiting, and evening time. Remember this, okay? Juliet is waiting for Romeo as he had promised that he is going to come and meet Juliet that night. Now, the lines. Come night, come Romeo, come, thou day in night. For thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whiter than new snow on raven's back. Come gentle night, come loving black browed night. Give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night, and pay no worship to the garish sun. Now let's see line by line meaning. Now, come night, come Romeo. Very simple. I told you that Juliet is waiting for Romeo, right? So, Juliet is requesting sun to set as early as possible so that Romeo will come at night. That is why she is requesting night come as early as possible so that Romeo also will come. Now, come thou day and night. Thou means you. In Old English, thou means you. So she's saying you means Romeo. You are like a day and night. You are so beautiful. You're so charming. You're so handsome that you look like day in a night. And night, how it will be? Dark. Even though in that darkness, you'll be like a day in night. Clear? Now, the next line. You, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night. For thou means for you, Romeo. You wilt lie upon the wings of night. Now, what Juliet is saying, night is like a bird, and on that bird, Romeo is going to sit on that bird and come and meet me at that night. She's saying. Now, this line is said so beautifully. Listen, whiter than new snow on raven's back. Now, what is the color of snow? White color, right? Now, new snow means more white. Now, Juliet is saying Romeo is more whiter than the new snow, and if that white new snow is put on the back of raven, raven means crow. If this white snow, new white snow is put on the white crow, how it will be looking so bright light, right? It will be looking very bright. So, Romeo, you are like that white snow. Okay, clear? Now, next line. Come, gentle night. Come, loving black browed night. Now, Juliet is requesting night, saying that it is gentle, and night is loving. Why? Because Romeo is going to come and visit Juliet. Now, black browed night means also Juliet is convincing a knight that you are very gentle, you are very loving, and black browed night. I had told that Juliet is waiting at evening time, right? So at evening time, behind the mountains, If sun is setting, it'll be looking like black road, right? So Juliet is convincing night like gentle to be loving. Clear? Now the next line. Give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars. Now these two lines, understand this. Give me my Romeo, and this take him and cut. Now understand that Juliet is requesting Knight to come as early as possible and give me my Romeo. Give her Romeo, right? And now this line, when I shall die. Why did she use this line? Simple. She had understood that Juliet and Romeo, they're both family, are enemies. If they both get married and this information will reach up to their families, they're going to kill them both, right? So Juliet had already understood that they both are going to die. Why? The family members are going to kill them. That's why when I shall die, she's requesting Knight that when if she die, take him and cut. Take him as him is none other than Romeo. Okay? Now take him and cut him out in little stars. Why little stars? Simple. We all know, right? If people die, we'll say that they are going to be little stars. That is why Juliet also saying, if you cut him out, he'll not die. He'll become little stars and be in on the sky, night sky, forever like little stars. Clear? Now, and he will make the face of heaven so fine. Now, we all have seen the night sky, right? How beautiful it will be looking with stars, and that will be looking like heaven, right? Night sky, along with little stars, it will be looking so fine, like a face of heaven. And who is making all this? That is none other than Romeo. Okay, take him and cut him means take Romeo and cut Romeo in a little stars, so that he'll make the face of heaven so fine, so eye pleasing, so beautiful that all the world will be in love with the night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Simple. Now understand, in each and every religion, sun is worshipped, right? Now, why Juliet is saying that sun will not be worshipped? Simple. If true lovers are killed, if true lovers only are killed, no one will be in love with sun. That's why all will fall in love with night sky. Why? It is filled with little stars, and that little stars are nothing but Romeo. Okay, clear? So these lines were taken from Act 3, Scene 2. Okay, now Romeo and Juliet, this is a big play I told, right? And it is called a romantic tragedy.